What is your biggest turn on? Do you prefer the sack to be hairy or shaved? How many Tessa tickles can you fit in your...
Damn, you really got me acting up here.
It's Raven Hunty, and welcome to Touch Ups with Raven. I'm here at DragCon UK with some of my favorite drag race queens, and we are gonna kiki, touch up, and talk This Swiss queen showed us her cheeky side on Drag Race Germany before she won our hearts on Global AllStars. It's Tessa Testicle! Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, everyone.
How beautiful. You said you borrowed this.
How dare you air my out already? I bought all of this with my own money.
Give it up for artists creating beautiful fashions and letting people borrow them. All right, so we're gonna get down to the meat of it, to the thick of it.
Oh, tell me more about me, Raven.
How did you come up with your name, speaking of meat?
Well, y'all know something about tucking?
No.
Yeah, right. I just put it in a cupboard. My first time in drag, I tried to tuck. Something went wrong. My little testicle did a 180, and I had to go to the emergency room to get that fixed. Hence the name Tessa Testicle, which a lot of people go, Tessa, why didn't you just call yourself Testicle? Because the duct tape brand is actually called Tessa. And there's so many layers to this. I'm like an onion.
So how are your testicles today?
They're fully functional and very empty. Sorry.
Now, how long did you take to do your makeup this morning?
I woke up at 4.
Okay.
So it was 4 hours of just getting ready from head to toe. I did try very hard for you, Raven.
But you succeeded. You look beautiful. Give it up. You look beautiful. I think the thing that a lot of people don't understand is it's not always just doing the makeup, it's the whole process.
Yes.
I could do my makeup in 30 minutes, but it takes me an hour and a half to actually tuck and make sure my testicles don't flip and I become Raven Testicle. I would like to be, can I be a testicle?
You want to be my testicle?
I want to be a testicle. I want to be Raven Testicle.
I'll see you backstage, Toots.
I'll become Testicle in a little bit.
You'll see her on my OnlyFans.
How did you learn makeup?
I remember just looping Miss Fame's makeup tutorials back to back to back to back to back, that at one point I wasn't even paying attention anymore. But when I would do drag, it would kind of like follow the muscle memory. There was a whole process going on and a lot of practice. I love watching Ru's face, his great makeup artist, Raven. These are kind of been all my masters in makeup, really. And that's how I found my face on Drag Race Germany. But we don't talk about my face on Drag Race Germany. We talk about the face I found on Global, which I got a lot of help for by Queen Kong. Give it up for Queen Kong. Well, I guess that makes me Tessa Testicle Kong, but don't tell Alyssa, okay?
So when you were in fashion school, did you ever think that years later you'd appear on a televised drag competition show twice?
Not twice, because I thought I was gonna win. That's what fashion school will do to you. I will go on the record and say fashion school makes you delusional.
So on Drag Race Germany, you rubbed your butt on the lipstick message. What else do you rub your butt on?
A lot of faces here.
So you are a playful queen who serves fierce looks. Which comes first in your drag, the comedy or the fashion?
The fashion usually, because I did get sent home for all my comedy challenges.
Don't you mean the neuter horn?
I do love a look. I do love a great look.
You serve a look, bitch.
It's just poise. It's just elegance.
Bitch, so do you.
Oh, thank you.
Give it up for Raven. She is put together.
It's time for a question from the audience.
Oh my God, I know this is gonna be messy.
Probably. Give it up for Robert from Scotland.
Oh, hi, Robert.
So your last name is Testicle. The rumors online are you've got quite a large foreskin. The world wants to know, what do you keep in it?
Remember when you asked me what my initial drag name was gonna be?
Yes.
It was gonna be Felicia Phimosis. So do with that what you will. And yes, you shall Google Phimosis on Google.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Robert, if you want to see my foreskin, you just come to my booth, okay?
So now it's time to play a game.
Okay.
We're gonna play Conceal and Reveal. I'm gonna ask you some very revealing questions and you're going to answer them.
Okay.
What was the first thing you thought about when you woke up this morning?
I love my job, I love my job, I love my job, I love my job.
Yeah, because you. Okay, in 3 words, describe your experience on Drag Race Germany.
Traumatic, ugly, lip sync assassin. That's 4 words, sorry.
I think lip sync assassin is just, it's hyphenated.
Okay.
I'll give it that to you. Okay, besides you, who is the trade of Global AllStars?
I do love me some Pythia. Have y'all seen Pythia with a beard?
Who is the messiest queen you have worked with from the franchise? You.
Can I say me?
What is the grossest thing you do when no one is watching?
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff what?
Scratch and sniff.
Okay. If you had won Global, how would you have spent the $200,000?
Oh, I would have moved out of my house. I still live with my parents and I would have paid off my debt.
If this is your drag name, what would your porn name be?
Palermo something. I don't know.
Palermo something.
What about you? Do you
My
have
porn
a
name?
Yeah.
Raven. Actually, no, my porn name would be David.
Why not combine that? David Raven?
David?
Ravid.
That sounds gross. It actually
Rabbit.
sounds like something you could contract while doing porn.
Listen.
It's time for Big Ben Bong. We plucked a Drag Race superfan right off the pink carpet. Give it up for Isabel from Portsmouth. And that beautiful lip gloss.
Oh, thank you, Raven.
This game is called Sack of Balls. Oh, Brit Crew. Oh, hey. Liam's large sack had a hole in it, so all his balls fell out. You will have 30 seconds to fit as many balls as you can into Liam's sack. And the timer starts now.
Damn! Why you gotta do me like that?
I'm not very good at this.
Wait, why is it so hard? I'm the worst at this ever. Yes! Oh, oh my god, 2. No!
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yes!
1. Oh,
Yes!
okay. You know what? Isabel won.
Oh, thank you, Raven.
Beautiful, beautiful swag bag from DragCon UK. Sorry, Tessa.
Do I get to keep the man?
You were cast on Global AllStars only 4 months after filming Drag Race Germany.
Yes.
What was that like?
I wish I could say I was like super stressed and it was like, oh my God, so crazy. I just knew what to do. I got the call. I said, yes, I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly how I want to look. I know exactly what I want to say. I know exactly what I want my legacy to be on this show because I did not get that on Drag Race Germany. So I was just ready.
You seemed very comfortable.
I think it's the English. I think it's the speech advantage that just made me feel a little bit more at ease. Whereas on Drag Race Germany, my German is actually worse than my English.
Oh.
Swiss German is not the same as actual German. So it was kind of a disadvantage there. And on Global, because I've been such a fan of this show, like I know exactly how to move around this.
I think it's actually a little easier to go back into it that quick than waiting several years.
Absolutely.
And then going back.
Absolutely.
Well, I thought you did a fabulous job on Global AllStars.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that means a lot to me.
What is your ultimate dream for the future of drag?
Ultimately, for drag not to be a big deal anymore. I know that's quite a controversial answer, but I do think that as long as gender roles will play a role in the society, drag will be at the forefront of any political ostracization. We're currently being put through the ringer. Ultimately, we shall live in a world where drag queens can do whatever they want to do without any drag bans, just pure freedom and passion for the art.
Fierce. I love it.
And world peace.
We're gonna play Make Me Blush.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you a series of questions that are a little more naughty. You're gonna say the first thing that comes to your head, and you're gonna make not just myself, but everyone else here blush.
Damn, you really got me acting up here.
What is your biggest turn on?
Height.
Someone taller?
Someone taller.
Okay, so how tall are you looking for? Because you're
I'm 6'3".
6'3", so how tall do you want?
Anything taller than that. But like, I'm not shaming my short kings, okay? It's just,
Good luck. Do you prefer the sack to be hairy or shaved?
I don't give a Give me
Okay.
anything.
Have you ever slept with a fan?
Yeah.
Are you gonna sleep with one tonight?
I've slept with one last night.
So are you gonna sleep with one tonight too?
Well, hopefully with him again. He was a good time.
Oh. Is it
Ew.
true love? How many Tessa tickles can you fit in your?
I have tried 4.
Did that work?
No.
No. We've mainly seen you in the bottom, but you claim to be a top.
According to who?
Oh, so we just found out who you were with last night. Who was that? Which is your preferred hookup app?
Grinder.
What does your bio say?
It's not funny. It's Where Art Thou, Why Not Uponeth Me? The Sabrina Carpenter lyric.
What is your profile name?
It's a little peach and an arrow down.
Bottom.
Yes.
Shag, marry, or avoid?
Okay.
Nelania, Kitty Scott Claus, and Queen Kong.
I will marry Queen Kong because I love her. I'm already marrying her, actually. Shag Nelania because she's a top, apparently, and has a big I guess odd one out, Kitty Scott Claus. Everyone wants to avoid her anyway, so it's not just me. I love Kitty, okay?
Okay, which queen from the franchise are you most attracted to out of drag?
See, because Cameron Michaels is just the standard answer. I do love a good Crystal from the UK.
Oh.
She does it for me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
So Crystal or Cameron Michaels?
I do love those, yeah.
They're both bottoms, right?
Actually, no, can I take that back? Can you ask it again?
Okay. Which queen from the franchise are you most attracted to out of drag?
Is this my camera?
This is your camera.
La Grande Dame, I might be wearing your designer, but you still get full access to my
Do you have a question for me?
Who are you doing tonight?
You.
Good. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Hold on, girl. That's not in the script. That's not in the script.
Oh, bitch, I
You're
look
such a
good.
yes, you look fabulous.
Sorry. Which gets more action? Your makeup brush or your
My makeup brush, which is my nickname for my.
So you're a top?
No,
Exactly.
my makeup brush. Yeah.
Your
sadly.
makeup brush?
I'm
Which
keeping it real.
one?
I'm keeping it real. Give it up for Tessa Testicle.
Thank you.
Bye. Would you ever kai with another queen? Do you prefer to give or receive? What is the best advice you have for people looking to hook up with a drag race queen?